Hey, what's up? It's me, Jessica J, and welcome to the first teaser video to my Speak to Spark Arousal live training program, which I will be bringing to you this Friday, Black Friday, yes, at 2 p.m. Pacific time, 5 p.m. Eastern time. Now, the reason I'm doing these training videos is because there's so much that goes into teaching you the steps to speak to spark arousal. And truth be told, the entire program is about 6 hours long, and I'm here to condense it into 90 minutes. So to be able to deliver on all of that stuff, I'm gonna be breaking up some of these components into these pre-training videos so that we can get to the meat and muscle of what it takes to creating that intrigue, intensifying those connections, and creating sparks with any woman you want on Friday. So today I'm gonna go into a little of the things that you shouldn't be believing about what it takes to attract the women you want. And then in my next video, I'm gonna talk about exactly why you don't yet have the women you want, so that on Friday, again, I'm going to teach you the exact step-by-step way to create those feelings in women that get us wanting you long after you're gone and chasing you down to make you ours. Okay, so I talked too much already at this point. The 5 myths you shouldn't believe about attracting women. The first one is that you have to love yourself or be confident first. Now, I think this is the worst one you could possibly believe because so many men put off trying or approaching or pushing things forward because they think they're not good enough yet. Because once upon a time, we heard that in order to love somebody, you gotta love yourself first. But I'm sure you know at least 1 or 2 guys out there who really doesn't fucking love himself the way he should be loving himself, getting all the women he wants. So that's the very first myth I want to put to rest before Friday, when I will explain to you why you don't need to be confident in order to get the women you want. Now the second one, it's a little counter to what I do. Number 2 is that you have to better understand women. Again, I'm sure you know plenty of men out there who don't know fuck all about women, who are out there getting women. Yes, it might help to better understand her signs and signals, but really looking for these signs and signals and green lights only puts you in a place of waiting to be chosen. I'll tell you right now, my boyfriend, when we first met, this guy didn't know fuck all about women. He didn't understand that women don't like dick pics. And that's a given in society today because we talk about it so much. And by the time we met, I think he was like 38. And in 38 years, he'd never known that that's not how women get turned on, is by looking at penises. And I'm telling you, he was getting women no problem before I told him. So no, you don't have to better understand women in order to get women. So get that out of your head right now. Even though I am here to deliver on the female perspective, it's gonna help, but I'm gonna tell you what's gonna help a lot more on Friday. The third one is one I fucking hate, which is you have to talk more. I can't tell you how many dating coaches and pickup artists I've worked with over the years who were like, no bro, you just gotta go out there. Stop making excuses that you're an introvert. Like, I'm a fucking introvert. You couldn't pay me to leave my house and interact with complete strangers. So anybody telling you you need to go out there and talk more and get out of your comfort zone of being an introvert or being shy, anybody saying that shit to you is fucking wrong. Because I'll tell you right now, I know plenty of quiet ass motherfuckers who don't like talking, who are, you know, completely uninterested in meeting strangers, that do really well with women. I remember I went to the club one time with my girlfriends and we met a group of guys that was out with all their friends. And fine, the loudest guys, the most extroverted guys, the most charming guys we were talking to. But the one I really fell for was the dude in the back fucking corner, minding his own fucking business, playing it cool, not needing to please us ladies, that I ended up falling for. And I remember by the end of the night, he apologized to me for not talking so much. Yeah, sure, it helps to say at least one thing to the women you want. However, I'm gonna explain to you exactly what you can do to pack more of a punch when you do open your mouth without having to be somebody you're not. The fourth one, again, I hate all these. I'm disgusted knowing people in this industry who actually give this advice. But the fourth one is you have to get rejected a lot of times before you can even get good. Okay, yeah, I understand the rationale. Like with sports, like you gotta take a lot of shots and miss a lot of shots to even get a lot of shots. But I'm telling you right now, we women aren't inanimate objects like hoops that just sit there or nets that just take it. So for you to get better by constantly getting rejected with a completely unpredictable stimulus or variable, it's just impossible. It doesn't work that way. That's like you taking a shot at a basketball hoop and you missed, and then they increase it by a foot or two and they're like, now try it again. And then the next time the hoop keeps opening and closing. These are just completely unrealistic ways to get better at a completely invariable variable, which is women. So no, you don't have to go out and get rejected a shit ton of times in order to get better. It just doesn't work that way. Interactions just don't work that way. What you need is a way to be in full control of what you get to do every single time so that you don't have to sit there and wait to be chosen. Rejected means you were not chosen. You didn't make the cut. But once you go through what I'm about to teach you on Friday in the Speech to Spark Arousal live training, you'll see why you'll never face rejection ever again moving forward. Because you won't be in that place of trying to be chosen. You will be the selector. And the fifth one, I really hate this one. It's not necessarily dating advice so much as it's general advice in life, but it's you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Now I'll tell you right now, I went and Googled this because my one dog, Varys, may he rest in peace. When I got him, he was about he was about like 5, 6 years old, and I Googled, like, is it possible to train this psychopath? And it said, you know, the old adage, you can't teach an old dog new tricks, is actually false. It just takes older dogs a little longer because you're going against what they already know. However, they can absolutely be taught new tricks. So, for any of you motherfuckers out there thinking, I wish I knew this stuff when I was younger, Jessica. Or even, oh, it's too late for me. I'm already in my 30s. I'll tell you right now, I got clients in their 80s learning this stuff, perfecting this stuff, swinging the dick like they always wanted to had they had this stuff when they were younger. So, if you are victim to any of these 5 myths, I hope right now you stop fucking listening to them. And if you haven't yet signed up to attend my Speak to Spark Arousal live training program, please register right now, because I'm telling you, it only takes 3 steps. And for all my clients that utilize these 3 fucking steps, they never have to come back to me. They come back to talk to me about the new girlfriends, the new pussy, the new options, the new wives they have after having learned just these 3 things. Make sure you sign up if you haven't registered yet, because only registrants will be sent the info. And I will be charging for the recording of it and making it a part of my already in play Speak to Spark Arousal program. So attending this is free of charge. Register now while you still can. Even if you can't make it on Friday, Black Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, 2 p.m. Pacific, anybody who registers is gonna get a free copy of the replay for a limited amount of time. But the recording I will charge for. So make sure you register if you haven't yet. Check yourself for these 5 things. And thanks for watching as always. I'll see you guys on the next video.